की जय, श्री श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, श्री श्री राम नवमी महोत्सव की जय. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. All of you, happy Ram Navami to all of you. Hare Krishna. Hope you had a lovely Ram Navami day. Are you enjoying? Yeah? You enjoying making Lord Ram enjoy?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Yes. We must make the Lord enjoy. Every day should be Ram Navami. Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. So, right, Hare Krishna. So, we have got some special program today, and um, for Ram Navami. I wanted to ask one question. Always a question. My question is always double-edged sword. That's not how it is. It's just me. It's very difficult. But it's a very simple question. But before that, today we sent a verse in our WhatsApp general group. Wishing everybody Shri Ram Navami. Anybody can read that verse, please? Oh, nobody?
Okay. Nadi vyadhi jaraglani dukkha shoka bhaya klamaha mrityush chani chatam nashed rame rajani adhokshaje. When Lord Ramchandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was the king of this world, all bodily and mental suffering, disease, old age, bereavement, lamentation, distress, fear, and fatigue were completely absent. There was even no death for those who did not want it.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Would you like to read it again, Prabhuji? Thank you.
When Lord Ramchandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was the king of this world, all bodily and mental suffering, disease, old age, bereavement, lamentation, distress, fear, and fatigue were completely absent. There was even no death for those who did not want it.
So this is Ramarajya. Now, my question is very, very simple. And it's very simple answer also. You don't get too complicated by this. How many of us would like to live as Lord Ram, as our king in Ayodhya when he comes again? Just raise your hands with your next to your face so I can see you, okay? So if you want to think about it, you can think about it. If you're decided about it, decide about it. Wonderful. Hold it for some minutes, okay, so I can see. What about Varun Vyasji? I can't see you. You're with us, not with us. You also want to say Ramarajya. Okay. Thank you very much. And why would you want to be with Lord Ram? Just random someone. Anybody can answer the question, please. Few words, few sentences, please. Why do you want to be born and where Lord Ram is a king and we take birth?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Oh, so nice to see all of you. Very nice. What has happened? You look, something has changed. You all are like sun shining, you know. Your faces are like shining. What has happened? How come you're so shining? Something has happened? Just tell me what is the clue, man. Can anybody tell me what is going on? You all are, the whole room is like shining. Four of you, I can't even barely see you, you know, like demigods, you know, all of you. How come you're so shining? Your face is shining today. Is Ram Navami? Is that the reason why? Nah, because you all have shaved also. It's very good. You look very young also. Very nice. Very nice. I'm very happy. Yeah. How come? What happened to you? Did anybody tell you? Yeah. No. Nobody has told you, no? Okay. So you did on your own. All of you thought about it on your own. Very good. Very good. Wonderful. Maybe the teachings of Avinash Krishna Guru Saraswati Mother is doing well. You know? Well done. Well done. Very nice. Keep shining like this only. And we have got the policeman, army man also here today. Huh? Hare Krishna after a long time. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Are you on leave or something?
Yes, Prabhuji, like I came here after that. Like I was working in Mumbai.
You're on a break. We can't hear you well. Sorry.
Yes, Prabhuji, right now I am in Mumbai. I was working in Mumbai.
You're working in Mumbai. You're in Nagpur right now. Okay. Nice. All the best. You got good association of these wonderful devotees, you know. All the best. They're all your friends. See how they've changed, you know. They're all glowing now. Pandits, they have become very good. Yes, please continue. Om Prabhu. Very nice. I didn't recognize you also. All of you. Very good. Please continue. Are your parents okay with all this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You're not fought with the parents. No, parents says, no, I want my son to have big beard. Why I need to remove the beard or mustache and all that. Nothing like this, no?
I'm very happy to.
You're very happy, Acha. Not like our family tradition of mustache. We had this. You know, I said, oh my God, what am I doing? And I said, okay, and my name, do it. So, yeah, no problem. Very nice. Please continue.
Yes,
Why you want to
Prabhuji,
want to be living in Lord Ram, as Lord Ram is a king in Ramarajya.
Prabhuji, as mentioned in the verse, in the translation also, at Ramarajya there was no distress. Like people were enjoying, there was no stress, and ev- that stress part is very much in today's life. So I also want to live where I am with no stress. I am enjoying with our beloved Lord.
Okay.
That's the
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Anybody else has got any other reason apart from this, please? What Prabhuji has said. I guess this is the main reason for everybody. Yeah. Anyone wants to say anything else? Any other reason to living with Lord Ram? Don't invent a new reason. Just true to your heart. That's what it is. Create some new reason. Esoteric reason, you know.
Varun Prabhu, just jump in. You don't need to raise your hand.
Just speak. Please don't raise your hand. I can't see you, you know.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji, for taking the class and giving me this opportunity. And thank you, all the devotees. So, Prabhuji, yesterday I was reading Transcendental Teachings of Prahlad Maharaj, or I don't remember the name of the book. I was reading multiple books at the in a day. So, where Prabhupada has mentioned that there is four problems in a human life: old age, birth, disease, and uh, so like Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, these four problems are there, and Krishna consciousness is meant for dealing with these four, taking us out of this four problems. So living in Ram Rajya, if Ram Rajya can remove all these four, then we are automatically removed from all the problems of life. So that's why I want to live there.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. And anybody else has any other reason apart from what Om Prabhu mentioned, that you get, what did you say, Prabhuji, again in a sentence? Your point is?
Uh, me Prabhuji or Om Prabhu?
Om Prabhu, Om Prabhu.
Oh.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Prabhuji, yeah, the reason. Should I repeat the reason I told?
Yes, yes.
Prabhuji, because I don't want to, or I want to live free from stress. I don't want to be in stress. And in Ramarajya, there is no stress. Everyone
No,
lives and enjoys with Lord.
that's right. Very nice. Wonderful. Yeah, anybody else? Anyone else has any other reason apart from this?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mother.
Thank you, Amish Prabhuji, for taking this class. Thank you, Purnapaya
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Thank you, Krishna Sarpan Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, my reason is without fear. If there is no fear, then we can live happily, because at every step here there is a fear. And as Om Prabhu also mentioned, dukkha, Prabhupada also mentioned dukkha playam ashwatam. So at every point there is distress and fear. So my point is, if there is no distress and fear, we can live happily, and that is why I want to live in Ramarajya.
Wonderful. Okay. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Can I say something?
Yes, yes. Everybody should say. Why asking? I'm waiting for answer. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, I was meditating on this verse as well that you posted today, because when I was actually preparing my realization, so I was meditating. Actually, said everybody gives the example of Ramarajya, and I was thinking, yes, everybody want Lord Ram as a king, so who's so virtuous, but nobody want to be actually his followers, true followers who actually follow his path. So actually, devotee wish to actually have, actually they looking, always searching for the Lord, so that they can have a opportunity to serve him, directly, or actually have, because Lord Ram is also so attractive. So I read them actually, I heard many times. So that would be actually one of the, actually my main reason I would be there, actually want to be there if there is opportunity. So yes, Prabhuji. So because
So
once
you'll
you
be born in
actually,
the kingdom. You'll be born in the kingdom. You have to be in the kingdom where he is ruling.
yeah, so there is opportunity to serve him directly, because that's the
So
devotee's wish, right? Yeah, that's everybody
that's
want to
right.
achieve. Yeah.
That's correct. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. We'll wait for 10 more seconds if anybody else wants to say anything. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah,
Can I
Hare
say,
Bol.
or
Yeah, please, 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 please. Hare Bol.
so? Thank you very much for this opportunity, and thank you very much all the devotees. Happy Ram Navami to everyone. And so I was thinking very differently, actually, that Ramarajya was very good for everyone. Whoever was in the kingdom of Lord Ram.
I think just pause. I'll
Okay.
talk about this. Okay. Thank you very much. Because we had some discussions, Okay, so thank you very much.
Sorry, Hare Krishna, you muted.
Yeah.
Number.
Okay.
Hare
It's already
Krishna.
the purport. Sorry. You want to say something? Somebody wants to say something?
Sorry, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, please.
So Prabhuji, my reason, sorry for voice. My reason to be there, Prabhuji, is that if I'm fortunate enough, I will get the opportunity to serve Lord Ram personally, and that's the reason why I want to be in that kingdom.
Jai.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Wonderful, wonderful. So all these are very, very good thoughts, very perfect. Nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. I'll read the purport. Okay, it's a very small purport. So I'll go in one go. Listen very carefully. All these facilities existed because, so the translation is, when Lord Ramchandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was the king of this world, all bodily and mental suffering, disease, old age, bereavement. Bereavement means when somebody dies, your near and dear one dies, bereavement. Lamentation, distress, fear, and fatigue were completely absent. There was even no death for those who did not want it. So purport. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All these facilities existed because of Lord Ramachandra's presence as the king of the entire world. This is for the whole world, okay, not just in Ayodhya. A similar situation could be introduced immediately, even in this age called Kali, the worst of all ages. It is said, Kali Kale Naam Rupe Krishna Avatar. Okay, I repeat, Kali Kale Naam Rupe Krishna Avatar. Krishna descends in this age of Kali Yuga in the form of his holy name, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. If we chant offenselessly, Ram and Krishna are still present in this age. The kingdom of Ram was immensely popular and beneficial, and the spreading of this Hare Krishna movement can immediately introduce a similar situation in this Kali Yuga. Haribo, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai. So we are living in this age, okay, and where although degraded age, but we can still have the chanting of the holy name offenselessly. Then at least within ourselves we can associate with Krishna and Ram and serve them practically. These are not words, these have to be experienced. When we have single focus with our bhakti, sadhana, our main punji, our main wealth is our sadhana. Everything else is there, no doubt, but it is this bhakti which is going to take us to our next life. And the idea is this, that what we do in this life, we continue to do when the body is finished, time is up. In India, they use the word expired. So and so has expired. Now, in the Western terminology, it is a very offensive word, or some not a very good word. Expired. What do you mean? Your license is expired. Means you can't use. The use by date is over. In India, we say this is expired, which is a very correct actually. If you say, it means the body use is expired now. You can't use the body anymore. So he's expired. It's a very correct way. But they don't understand so much, It's difficult. Right. So we can do that. Now coming to the question here, this answer we know. Okay, this point we knew by Prabhupada's reading, correct? Okay, we can bring Krishna in this life also. Or life is up to us. That is correct. Now don't beat us so much. We are in the process of purifying. It's a very happy day today. Lord Ram has appeared. I have a different point. Slightly. I'm very sorry. I did not raise my hand because I'm thinking. And I'm thinking very hard. Do I really come with Lord Ram if I get the opportunity? Which is, again, it's impossible to get the opportunity. But if at all, you see, the thing is this, that In our life, we all want to be happy. And we don't mind if somebody is unhappy, who's trying to make us happy. Think about it. We all want to be happy with Lord Ram. When Lord Ram came, he was a king. And as a king, what did he do? Did he enjoy? Raise your hands if you think he enjoyed. On his biggest day, just the day before of his coronation, he was banished. His father passed away in separation after that. All hell broke loose in his life. Instead of being a king, he wore a dress for sannyasi and was living in the forest. And he said, my great fortune that now I will be associating with great sages in the forest. He said that way. He did not blame anybody. Did he blame anybody? He did not blame anybody. Correct? He said his destiny. Catastrophic situation. His wife was then kidnapped. What was her fault? She wanted to be with him. He says, I'm going alone. She says, no, you can't go alone without me. That's why Sita is always first before Ram mentioned. Mother Sita got kidnapped by the demon Ravana. And the Lakshman, brother Lakshman, Sankarshan, Balaram. You know who's Balaram? Bala, powerful. He did not eat. He ate only certain diet like fruits. So he could kill the son of Ravana. And he comes back after 14 years after fighting. And then what happens? He's himself, his nice devotees, they're all devotees. There's a reason why this happened. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this. But his Praja, whom we want to become Praja, said, but, your wife, but. So he had to leave her because he has to satisfy the Praja. Why? Because we want to be happy. I want to be happy at whose cost? So they separated after that again. The wife went alone. She was pregnant. He didn't see his children. He slept himself. He slept not on his bed, but also he lived life like a mendicant, although a king, still satisfying everybody. And then after so many years, when the children are born, he recognizes the children. The children have to introduce themselves to him. He does so. He accepts them. And then again the question. This time the wife said, I can't tolerate anymore. I'm leaving now. Thank you very much. Do you understand? We want to be Praja. Did any of these things? Do not get me wrong. Prajas were all pure devotees of Krishna, of Lord Ram. They went to Ayodhya with him. So this is a part of the pastimes. They also enacted the pastimes. But a lesson for us, I'm just interested in that lesson for my own self. Is it not cruel? Why cannot we just cry hearing this? How selfish I am that I still want to go where he is there, and somewhere he will go, and again he will separate from his wife and children and all this, and the wife has to do this Agni Pariksha again and again, and I'll be happy. Yes, we want to therefore to serve, which is also correct. Everything is perfect. Nothing is wrong with this. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not. My intention is, if I say like this, it is not because of anything else. It's not lack of vocabulary. All is perfect. All I'm trying to say for myself is this: that am I ready to serve, to be with Lord Ram? Or I'm just seeing my own happiness? Pure devotional service to Krishna is to make Krishna happy, not make myself happy. We all want to be in contact or serve transcendence, either transcendental personalities, pure devotees, or transcendental personalities like Krishna, God or his pure devotees. Are we ready to sacrifice what is needed to serve transcendence? My experience tells me serving transcendence is like living in fire. Living in fire, not walking on fire. You cannot go out of that fire. It's like your home. The home is burning in your service to the transcendence. Ordinary people will go out of the home and save themselves. Mentally, not physically, mentally, physically also at times, mentally. But you yourself don't give yourself that chance. You have to sit in that fire. You cannot douse the fire because the transcendence has a plan. And the fire is doused only when the transcendence allows it. So you have to sit quietly and do your bhakti in the fire, wait for the time for the fire to be doused, and then you can lead your normal life. What did you tell me? Pure devotees of Krishna want to serve Krishna. We all say want to serve Krishna. Do you really want to serve Lord Ram like this? Who served Lord Ram in all this? Tell me. The Praja? Again, of course they did, because it's part of the pastimes. His father did. He passed away. He couldn't bear the separation. He cursed him. He gave himself, I'm the reason why my son is gone. His mother, even Mother Kaikai was suffering. His wife, they served him. How did they serve? Enjoying dancing? Lakshman served him. By what? Not eating? Bharat served him. He was the only person who has been, he was given chastisement, everyone. He kept quiet. He said, I'm not the king. He did not satisfy his mother. He did not satisfy his praja. He just single focus satisfied his brother, elder brother. And Lord Ram, as showing as how ideal living being should be, he kept quiet. He did not utter a single word. In fact, when 14 years were over, when returning back, he asked and checked, just see if Bharat really has attached himself to the kingdom. Then I don't want the kingdom. I'm happy where I am. Let it remain. But when you are satisfied, no, that King Bharat is worshipping his paduka, his sandals. That's when he agreed, okay, I'll go. And Bharat is waiting for him to come and take the kingdom. So Bharat suffered, Shatrugna suffered, everybody suffered who was serving him. Are we ready for suffering? Do we think serving Krishna or his pure devotees is enjoyment? Of course it is. But there is a tapasya. It will burn you. My experience is telling. It will burn you. And still you have to be keeping quiet. Still you have to be keeping quiet, not taking any ownership upon this. What did Pandavas do? Pandavas were pure devotees of Krishna, correct? Krishna was with their side, correct? What did they do? They were enjoying with him in his kingdom in Dwarka. They also went to Vanvas twice. Anyone who wants to serve Krishna, he sends them to Kashi. Go there. So this is how they're training us to say, listen, this is how bhakti is to be performed. Not when you're sitting in a nice sofa and eating nice palatable prasadam and half day fast you do, 1 day fast you do, and then gulping down everything. They have not been eating. And they had, apart from that, they had big difficulty in the forest with Pandavas. When Durvasa Muni came and what to serve him? They had nothing to be served. He would curse them. For what reason? This is how Durvasa Muni is, Lord Shiva. So we pray to Krishna, help, what do I do now? They're serving Krishna. Immediately came Krishna, what? Here, eat this. I'll take this from here. Satisfied. You see? Only by complete austerity, tapa, Krishna is satisfied. That is the reason why when Lord Brahma meditated on his birth, after 100 years of tapasya, but before tapasya, he was so many years he couldn't find out what's going on. He got the answer as tapa, 2 words. Then how can we not have tapa? You see, in material world, we are so obnoxious, I'll tell you, that if we get all the facilities for enjoyment, we will kill ourselves. If we get today to say that you have nothing to work, you got no need to work, we'll give you all the facilities. Government will provide all food, shelter, everything. You don't need anything, just enjoy yourself. Do nothing. Do you think it's a very good idea? I'm sure all of you will think, no. Just make a pause and just say, if we get this, if our definition of Ramarajya is where enjoyment, no problem. But in the Kali Yuga and material world, enjoyment is got different parameters. So supposing if we are living a life where somebody tells us, the government tells us, we are giving you all food, no problem, all medicines, no problem, and more than necessary. What you need, will give you more. Like in New Zealand, Australia, here government provides everything, housing, food, everything is provided. But again, there is a problem when you have to ask for it and all those things are going on. Here there is nothing given to you. So we will be very happy, we think. Yeah, of course, on the face of it, that is correct. There was a research done. I'd like to point out this research, okay? This research is called Universe 25. This was done way back in 1970. Okay, don't look for it for now, you'll get confused. Listen to me very carefully. In 1958, excuse me, 262, the research was done. It's a psychological research. This was done by an American scientist called John Calhoun. It's very famous. Those who've done psychology, they'll understand this. And what he did was, he exactly mentioned this. He gave in a rat population all facilities, all food, no predators, water, living space, right? Only one thing was there, that they could not move from this particular enclosure to somewhere else, but there was enough space. Okay, he did many such researches. This is one particular thing towards the end. Now what happened is this. What he found that initially, of course, the rat population enjoyed it. For some time, they got used to it. Oh well, what is this environment? Food is there. No, there's nobody to kill us. It's happy-go-lucky. That's great. Let's enjoy. They got time, and then they had male, female equal numbers for that, so they populated. So population increased. Yeah, naturally, because there's space, enjoy. But after the population increase, after a certain number of days, the population stagnated. What? Population did not increase, it remained the same. Then the population started to reduce. Then all food, everything was going on normal, all first class. Then over a period of time, they even started to kill, the mothers started to kill their children. Mortal rate increased. Mortality rate. Then the male were not interested in having sex with the female rats. Then homosexuality increased in the rats. Then there were those rats who were not into aggressive, because all this is not a society which is happy society. There was fighting going on. There were conflicts going on. So those rats which were not fighting with anybody, their body was okay. So there were no scratch marks. So they were considered beautiful rats. They were not interested in either sex or anything else. They kept themselves away, killed each other. Others were killing each other. Homosexuality prevailed. Women were not interested, female rats. And after 172 days, how many time it is? How long it is? About, what, 3 years or something? The whole society stopped when the last male died. Society collapsed. Now, if you read this research, it is a very, very famous research where he wrote down, and he started his research at the end by saying, and he quoted even Bible verses. He said, this is disgusting. This is how it is. And his model is studied and understood and implemented by social scientists in city population of human beings in today's social. So when you find that a new city has been created, constructed, they follow this kind of models. And he repeated this for 25 times. Not only once. With 25, this red population separate. Each time it was resulted in this. It is shocking beyond belief. Now this is what we are. Now of course we are not rats. Of course we are different. But don't you feel today, when there is more money, people will not get married with each other. The divorce rates are more. Do you know, in the US or the Western countries, what is the divorce rate? If you add everything, 80%, 76 to 80%. That doesn't mean you should not get married. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you this as a point. It's a problem of prosperity. Homosexuality suddenly has increased. It was there before also. But now there is a big increase. Education, they say education reduces the population, they say, correct? Make people educated, they reduce population. One child, two children only. Uneducated, poor people will have more children. So is it a problem? This is how the society is going in the trend. So ordinary people are not ready for this kind of prosperity, and we as devotees are fully equipped to make the most of this facility. Because even if you are very, very rich, if somebody gives you free money, you say, I don't want free money, thank you very much, I'll earn my bread and butter. Okay, you will still wake up for Mangala Aarti. You are not sleeping till 12 o'clock at night. You will still eat your normal food only, don't have intoxication and illicit sex and multiple sex partners, all those rubbish things. You are still somewhere sense control. So as devotees, we are equipped to have this kind of facility in Varnashram system. But non-devotees, this is a fact. It is what it is. It's a fact. You can just search now. You can search out yourself. There are YouTube videos also on this. There are research papers on this. If you have got time, interest, do it. Now, Ramarajya. We spoke two things today. Just want to conclude this. We spoke two things today. One was that we are happy that our ruler is unhappy as long as I am happy. Whereas the pure devotees of Krishna, like the gopis, they said, Krishna is happy. My only purpose of existence is to make Krishna happy. Full stop. And there is the purpose of our existence. True. In true sense. But you may call it Mishra Bhakti or whatever it is what we are, our inability. But it is selfishness only. How many of us we did, I think we did some research some time ago, where we said, are you willing to take responsibility of somebody else in spiritual life? Very few people said, raise your hands, says, yes, I would like to do it. Most of them said, no, we don't want to do it. Whereas preaching, here Prabhupada in the purport said, if this preaching Hare Krishna movement will help us, the whole society into Ramarajya, when we all are thinking how to serve Ram, rather than thinking how Ram will serve me, oh, I'll be stress-free because of his actions. I will serve with that. Of course, we also want to serve him. But our serving is to that extent where we have to live in fire. Serving transcendence is like living in fire. Please, you be very careful about these points. You must understand these points. So when you're dealing with somebody senior, do not bring your own limitations to them. Because they know they'll pick up immediately. Before you open your mouth, they'll pick up. Even before you are going to say anything, they know. When we dealt with Guru Maharaj, I got an example. I was to think one, twice, thrice, 4, 5, 6 times I would outplay myself. 4 times. This is what I'm going to say. Is this correct? This angle, that angle? And then I would ask. Then I would plan. This is what I'm planning to do. Is this okay? Is it not okay? And we are ready to say, okay, Master, don't do it, we'll not do it. So it is very, very critical that we become very intelligent followers. Because if we get this, our whole idea of enjoyment is very different. Pandavas enjoyed. And when Krishna left, after they went to Vanvas twice, correct? 14 years. And when Krishna left, after how many years they lived for? Tell me. And when Krishna left for Goloka, they all left. They gave up everything. He said, my grandson will take care of it, Parikshit Maharaj. And they left. They did not sit and enjoy themselves. This is devotional service. With them, Mother Kunti also left, were living with them. And she says then, and we all discussed this point that, okay, give us more trouble so we can remember you. But this is the point. Why Krishna comes in trouble time? I'll tell you the real reason today. We have discussed this point that Queen Kunti says, when I'm in trouble, Krishna is with me. Correct? So give me more trouble. The reason is not this. The reason is Krishna knows that to serve Krishna, you have to go through trouble because they are leaders of the society. And leaders have to suffer so that people in general masses will understand how to serve Krishna. And that is the reason why Krishna is there. And that is the reason why they are asking for the trouble to come. Because you cannot enjoy and serve Krishna. You eating golgappa nicely, first class, and serving Krishna. It doesn't work like that. Most of the cooks, when they cook big feast for Krishna every day, by the time they finish after 5 hours, 6 hours, they have no time to eat. They're so exhausted. Every single day. So you want to cook for Krishna? This is my devotional service. Cook like this. I've seen it. I see it. Those leaders, they have to tolerate. That's why we say preaching is important, we say. Because in preaching, you have to tolerate. First thing is toleration. Full stop. If you cannot tolerate, you can't preach. Everybody. And I'm very happy so many of you are taking up this so nice service. And slowly you will understand these things. Because there is also happiness behind. You will see the magic when your suffering is there. Ram kept quiet. He did not blame anybody. He did his duty. He kept quiet. He killed also Ravana. He did everything. But he kept quiet. This is how we have to understand we acted. We have to act our duties. And we have to learn to tolerate. He tolerated absolutely everyone. And he took everyone's pressure on him. Okay. Right. Thank you very much. We will now be listening to Srila Prabhupada.